What's up, guys? I'm Joel Dodge. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I want to share some of my story with you guys. So basically, ever since I was like 15 years old and I started playing guitar, I'd been writing songs. And it's just one of those things that I was always doing, and it always helped me process life. It always helped me feel closer to God. I honestly don't know how I would have got through my life, without music. And so near the end of that first year in college, I had accumulated a lot of songs, like a lot of songs, and I just felt like God was just it's time to do something with them. And to be honest, I didn't know exactly what I didn't know exactly what to do, to be honest, because at this point in my life, I haven't really led a worship for anything more than just a small groups of people. And I've played guitar on for bigger things and stuff, and sang at an occasional few bigger things, but I didn't really have a lot of experience being in the front and singing and all that stuff. And but I really felt like God was leading me to do something like this. And the more I thought about it, the more I kind of gravitated to this idea of doing a live recording in my living room. So just inviting people over and just singing the songs as a group, worshiping, making a whole night of it and just recording the whole thing. And I just really that idea just kept growing on me. And so then I decided, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna talk to some people. And so I went and talked to a friend of mine who does music production, and a friend of mine who does video production, and also went and talked to my worship pastor. And what caught me off guard, honestly, what caught me off guard about it was how and it was all kind of in their own way that they expressed it and said it and stuff, but they were all just so on board with it. They're like, Joel, it's a great idea and you need to do it. And so with them saying that, I was like, okay, well, if these people are backing me up, I think I'm good to move forward. So I started planning out the whole thing, and it was crazy because I didn't really have that big of a budget. I was able to pay certain people. I felt like if they had done a lot of work that that I needed to pay them something, but I really didn't have a very big budget. So most of the people that ended up helping out with this project just completely volunteered, and which was mind-blowing, because it was all the musicians, all the singers, I didn't get to pay any of them. But it was crazy because it was I would go to some person that I knew I needed to make the whole thing work, and I was like, look, I'm trying to do this worship night. It's a live recording of some songs I've written, and I was hoping that you could help me out with it. And it was every single person was like, let's do this, Joel. And it was just mind-blowing, how everybody that I needed help from was just on board and ready to go. And so my friend who was does video stuff, so me and him got together and we're like, look, if we're gonna do this, we need to make some promotional videos. I'm actually gonna show you guys one of those promos right here. Hey, my name is Joel Dodge, and me and some of my friends are getting together this summer to do a live worship recording here in my living room. And if you want to come, it's going to be on July 18th at 8 o'clock, and you can RSVP on one of the links below. But yeah, so we made this promo and several other promos like it, and just started getting some buzz on Facebook and on, just online on Instagram and stuff. And you know, and it was crazy, man. It was like it ended up being such a big undertaking, and it was just crazy how much goes into it. Like there's a lot that always goes into albums, but I feel like it's kind of even more that goes into like a live recording like this. And so like we were decorating the living room, we were like planning video stuff to like have cameras set up everywhere, started sitting down with other musicians and singers that were going to be on the project and working through the parts, and then once I'd done that with everybody separately, we came together and did a few rehearsals. It was crazy, but it was a blast, and like it was honestly one of the funnest times of my life, just working on this project and just watching it all come together. And it really just turned out to be such an awesome night. And it's crazy. I know I've talked to like so many people that look back at their first album or their first thing like that, and they feel ashamed of it. They feel like, oh man, it was terrible. And not that when I look back at it, I don't see where there's room for improvement and where I could have done things better. But I really am proud of it, you know. I think it really came out to be something special, and it was definitely the first time in my life where I really did like what I say the motto on this channel is, to die empty. It was really something that like I had dreamed about for years, and you know, like those things are, those dreams we have, like it's kind of one of those things that it's like, you don't know if it could be real or not. You don't know if it could exist anywhere else other than just in your fantasy, you know. But that recording, you know, it really happened, and it really turned out awesome, and I'm so thankful for that I did it. And it definitely was the beginning of me taking on that mindset of like, why don't, do it. Don't wait, like there's no reason to keep waiting on these things. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed hearing about how that whole project came together, and I'm sure I'm going to do more videos of telling you guys behind the scenes things like this in the future. But yeah, as always, die empty. I'll catch you in the next one.